What if Kai was in his house, right? He just sees this, and that's what this situation is about.
The Kai Cenat girlfriend cheating situation. Doesn't surprise me at all. Jay Rose, what do you think that means?
Not too sure. I mean, I know about Kai Cenat. I don't really think he talks about his girlfriend that much, so to see him getting cheated on is kind of crazy. But let's see what's going on.
Yeah, and according to the title, guys, this doesn't surprise me at all.
Description, as you can see, G-Wagon, black, pink interior. Price, not that much. Not that much. It's not that much, okay? I did specify that I want a big pink bow on top. Big pink one, not red, not blue, not green. Big and pink.
This Kai Cenat girl.
Kevin, you know about G-Wagons. How much is a G-Wagon, bro? How much is a G-Wagon?
According to her, not too much. All right, guys, for future reference, G-Wagons are not that much.
Stop the cap.
Situation doesn't surprise me even a little bit. At this point, there is 3 things in this world that is a 100% guarantee no matter what: death, taxes, and streamers getting used by these 304s. And I promise it doesn't matter how big or small of a streamer you are, these street sweepers are gonna hunt you down, and they will ride that clout roller coaster until the wheels fall off. So almost exactly a year ago, actually, in December of 2024, Kai Cenat would reveal his girlfriend on livestream for the very first time.
Oh, she's pretty.
Chad. Yeah, she got me a Spider-Man cape.
I thought
It's the wrong one.
I about to say 13.
Okay, we disagreed. It's the wrong one. That's not Black Spider-Man.
I'm learning something new, guys. I'm being cultured right now. I'm learning.
But Kevin, you know about Miles Morales, you know?
That's not Miles Morales colors.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, man, I don't know. Based on this already, I don't know how this is about to go.
Although nothing of significance really happened during this stream, I remember seeing these clips and just being so confused as to why exactly Kai Cenat would do this. If you guys have been watching my channel for a while, then you already know I'm a firm believer if you are a YouTuber or a streamer, there is absolutely zero benefits to showing your girlfriend to the internet. It really boggles my mind as to why exactly these content creators continue to do it, despite it being.
So what do you think about that?
I agree with bro. I don't think you should be showing them. I think you should keep your personal life separated from your creator life.
To be fair, I'm assuming she was already doing content before him though. So like, do you think like if y'all both do content, it's okay to show it to your girl? Or you think you should just kind of like keep it on the table just for the simple fact that it's like an ego thing?
I think it's situational based. I don't think every single thing is the same thing.
Because if you think about it, and if she's doing content herself, then like you could boost her stuff up just by having your name, assuming you know you're Kai Cenat. I'm not talking about like every person, but like assuming you're Kai Cenat, just by having your name, you can boost her content up. And if you're assuming that your relationship is good, I mean, maybe take a little time to like, you know, as we say, vet them a little bit first.
100% proven that if you bring your relationship onto the internet, it is almost guaranteed to not last that much longer. And unsurprisingly, right around the time that Kai's ex started making content with him on her own YouTube channel is right around the time that people started to question what her true intentions were. So a little over 2 weeks ago, Kai Cenat's ex, who I am gonna call Gigi for the rest of the video, would post a video on her YouTube channel titled "Telling Santa Everything I Want for Christmas." And in this video, she would, well,
Santa lost some weight. Well, it's the truth.
I mean, dang, Vlogmas day 10, so it took him 10 days to get on here. Let's see what it's talking about.
Tell Santa what she wants for Christmas. The only difference here is Santa just so happens to be Kai Cenat. There was even a point in this video where she would call Kai her own personal Santa Claus.
This Christmas list to my personal, very personal Santa Claus, okay?
Which I think probably gives you a pretty good idea of how she views Kai Cenat. And almost immediately, she would start asking for some pretty fucking crazy presents. Shit that you...
Okay, before you start saying the presents, what do you think they are?
A G-Wagon? Because that ain't that much.
Okay, that's one. But my thing is, too, is like, I don't really care about that. I mean, because if you think about it, Kai Cenat's known for scripting his videos. Let's be honest. Like a
Oh, he
lot of,
does?
well, not. Well, he scripts the whole thing where he has people on there and like what they're gonna be doing that day and stuff like that. He's typically does that for his like his long form content, like his mafia-thons and stuff. But you know, watching Kai Cenat here and there, I don't watch him all the time, but sometimes.
I'm
Um,
learning, guys. I'm learning.
he's Trinidad, Haitian, so I'm trying to figure out like whether he whether he's gonna like whether he's gonna get her all this stuff or not. That's my question. And also like, what does this have to do with the title?
A PS5 would be nice, guys.
Hey, that's a reasonable ask.
You might expect maybe a wife of 10 years to ask for, not your girlfriend that you've been dating for a year or two. Like the over $1,000 pair of boots that she asked for, that she made sure to specify. It would be really nice if she got both of them for Christmas, not just one.
Price $1,400. These are around.
Guys, this is clearly a skit. I mean, this is me. I mean, I just think he's helping his girlfriend out, putting her on the content. I don't think this is that deep. I mean, if it is real,
You know, I can tell it's scripted. Who do you know has a white MacBook?
yeah, but that's my thing. Like, guys, this has got to be skit. I mean, like, cause you think about it, he didn't just walk in that whole day with that outfit on. They came down here clearly with a skit. Now, I don't know if she like made this PowerPoint without Kai, and she's kind of showing him this now. But from what it looks like, he doesn't look very surprised. Or maybe this is the whole thing. Maybe he asked her, "Hey, just think of the most crazy things you could ask for me, and I'll get you one of them." Maybe that was the whole thing. I don't know.
But okay, yeah, the Uggs are around $1,400, which is on like the lower end. These are around $1,890. This is all before
All right, guys. I gotta use the bathroom, so we'll be right back, guys.
tax as well. But since you're Santa Claus, I don't know if you pay taxes, but yeah, super cute. And I know I can like, dress them up really cute. Okay. I would appreciate either or, but both would be amazing. Like if you give me both.
Honestly, I mean, I hope she's saying thank you. I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's up to him. I can't tell another man what to do with his girl and what he pays for his girl. I mean, if he asked me for advice personally, I would say like, hey man,
You can get some
I mean,
Uggs.
from her perspective, if I knew her strictly, I would tell her like you just hint like I don't know how to explain it, but you don't really just straight up say what you want. You kind of just hint at it through time, and then by the time Christmas comes, you just assume they know what you want by now. We don't want to seem like we're begging for them to do this.
Both. That would be great. Okay.
Now, I want you to keep in mind, at this point, they had been dating for over a year now. It is very likely that she was essentially living off Kai Cenat, not paying rent, not working a job, just being a fucking mooch, and she had the audacity to create an entire PowerPoint around what she wanted for Christmas, as if she deserves a fucking reward for being with Kai Cenat for the past year. It's like the bitch doesn't realize her reward is the lifestyle that Kai Cenat is offering.
I ain't gonna lie.
I don't think she's mooching. I think that's just.
I ain't gonna lie, man. This dude kind of talk a little crazy about his man girlfriend. I ain't gonna cap. Even if it was his ex or she cheated or whatever, I think he talking a little crazy. This is a very recent situation. So to say like this, all this that's insane.
As a man, guys, it is your job to take care of them. It is your job. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that.
I don't know about all that stuff. Like all the stuff she was asking for.
I'm talking about sleep, food.
Yeah, like
necessity.
I mean, assuming she's been with him for a while, she's probably living in one of his housing places, apartment, house, whatever.
But I'm gonna finish the video though. You gotta finish the video.
I'm gonna let him speak though. I don't know. Maybe he might know something before we even get to that part. But assuming she hasn't done anything that crazy.
Her. The fact that she doesn't have to wake up every day and be a cook at the Waffle House for 10 hours a day just so she can pay her rent. But of course she wasn't done there. She also asked for a $1,000 Chanel wallet, making sure to cite what kind of wallet Kai has.
Big Chanel logo, This is from the fall and the fall/winter 2025-2026 collection, so it's fairly new, okay? And it's a small flap wallet. Like I said, I be losing my stuff. This is around $1,100. Next. Okay, not too bad, okay.
Oh, you want like the Ralph Lauren?
Imagine paying $1,000 to put your money in something.
I mean,
Imagine.
I mean, being Kai, I can see like, I mean, if it's your long-term girlfriend, or you're assuming that she's gonna stick around for the long run, spending $1,100 ain't that bad. Now the G-Wagon shit in the beginning was kind of crazy.
I'm just thinking about my like,
she's gonna have to be my girl for at least 3 years.
$1,000 to put money in. I just want you to think about that. It's like, wait, what?
But then you gotta think like, how often are you really buying a wallet? So you might as well get a nice one.
I think I've only bought 3 wallets.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how often are you really buying it? You might as well buy a nice one if you're not gonna really like if you're not gonna get rid of it at all.
Get a Ridge wallet, guys. It's the future, and they're actually quite handy. I won't lie to you. I like Ridge wallets.
Wallet.
What?
Hey, you don't want like a polo,
Polo?
yeah, like $100 wallet.
What kind of wallet do you have?
That's not really nothing.
Oh, okay. Right. Let's go. Okay.
But that wasn't the present that made everybody question what her true intentions were. It was when she asked for the $200,000 plus G-Wagon that really made everybody start to question what exactly is going on here.
Okay. Calm down. Simmer down. Price. Not that much. Not that much.
Stop the cap.
It's not that much, okay?
She even made sure to specify that she wanted a newer model.
See, this whole thing is scripted though. I don't know why this dude in the video is this mad. You know, nothing against the dude, because I can obviously maybe he has a different perspective on this than us, but like, it's like the dude is being overly mad about this girl asking for this stuff when this whole thing might just be scripted. This might have nothing to do with the reason why she cheated, you know what I'm saying? Or if she cheated or whatever.
You know what's crazy, bro? Between 30 to 50,000 miles, that thing can range anything from like 130 to 200 grand. But once you hit like the 70, it drops to like 50. That's bad.
I wonder if he would buy this car outright for it. You know what? Actually, I'm thinking of the money glitch. Think about it like this, Kevin. All right, let's say he gets his car for her. If he really wants her to stick around, don't pay it off right away. Think about it. Because if you don't pay it off right away and she takes it and all this stuff, you might just have her. Anybody can have your insurance on it, but you technically own the car until you finish paying it off. Unless she wants to finish paying it off. I'm just saying, if you nothing to do with this situation specifically, but if you're gonna pay for your girl's car, you know, you're a big time YouTuber, big time streamer or whatever, don't pay it off right away.
The more you know.
Cause, you know, whatever little interest you're paying, you know, or keep it in your name until you see and just tell her that you haven't paid it off yet. But I guess it would seem like you don't got it. But just say it's for credit reasons. I don't know. I'm just saying, like,
her PowerPoints, because there's no way that she's gonna be caught driving around in an older model G-Wagon like the rest of those brokies. And I think what threw me off about this video the most is she's acting like she didn't make an easy $7,000 to $10,000 throughout the month of December from her daily uploads that tens of thousands of people were watching because of Kai Cenat. And shit, that's just me looking at her YouTube channel and going off my numbers, my RPMs. But I make stupid commentary videos where I'm cussing every 2 minutes. She's making 30+ minute girly ass vlogs that are 100%.
If we did the same thing, people wouldn't watch that. If we did the exact same thing going to Walmart, everyone wouldn't watch that.
Yeah. I mean, it depends though.
We are almost to Walmart, so we can actually do step 1 of this video. We made it 2.
Because I've seen people do like the whole like, oh, we got $100, let's do a $100 challenge, see what we can get. It just depends. You have to have like a mission with it. If you're just doing it just to do it, if you're watching it just for content's sake, normally that's girls' realm, because girls just like watching other girls do random stuff on YouTube for some reason. I don't know if that's like a big thing. But if we're talking about purely like content wise, more than likely you're getting a lot more views unless you're famous by just having a mission with it.
Pulling in more money than my videos. And although this video was pretty odd, and I did see some clips going around the internet and people asking why she thinks she needs so many things for Christmas, it wasn't until just a few days ago, on December 27th, when Kai Cenat would tweet out, "I'm single, I will never be in another relationship again," that people really started to look deeper into
But he said this before though. Does nobody remember? Like, all right, so I'd be scrolling, I got the motivational content on my Instagram, right? And no knack at him, but I've heard him say this before, like on camera. Like he said, I can't love.
I don't think I have the ability to love anyone.
For something like that. It's like a clip. that I be seeing when I scroll. It's like the Duke Dennis. You see like Kai Cenat. You see Rakai and all them. But like they'll be saying like stuff like I'll never be in a relationship. Because of stuff like this. And then it's like that industry girl like finding girls in the industry.
Isn't he
Like
23?
Hmm?
Isn't he 23?
Yeah,
Oh,
he's younger than us.
I think he's got a whole life to live before he says that.
It's gonna. Hopefully he finds this one. I hope, if the situation ain't too bad or like it's not too confirmed or something like that, maybe he can get back together with his girlfriend. I have no clue. But if she actually cheated and he's like confirmed that, personally I wouldn't. I'm just saying.
The situation, and they started to notice that the signs may have been there all along. So back on December 16th, Kai Cenat would drop a video on Twitter, basically just explaining he's been dealing with mental health issues.
A few days ago, I spread awareness on mental health and how important.
Damn. You could. Damn. I didn't even hear what he said yet. And I can already tell the vibe changed. You know why?
Got a haircut?
Yeah, that's the first thing.
Oh yeah, that is the first thing after a breakup. Guys gets haircuts, guy.
I don't know about that.
You're gonna see gym videos.
I think he already goes to the gym though.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, I think he got like a 6-pack and shit. I've like been super paying attention to him, but based on what I could tell you, like
Take care of yourself.
he already go to the
Honestly,
gym.
for the past
I'm not
few
saying
months,
he's
I've been
not
struggling
like a crazy
with mental
athlete.
health out of self-doubt and fright of pursuing goals that I really want to achieve.
He didn't really go into detail, and it was really only a 1.5 minute long video. It was really just him expressing how he's been feeling over the past couple of months and why he hasn't streamed since the Mafia-thon. And after Kai Cenat announced that he was no longer dating Gigi, people went back and realized that Gigi also posted a video about mental health exactly one day before Kai uploaded his. And although the video started off with Gigi saying that this was one of her toughest years of all time,
A lot of you know, a lot of you may not know, but I've had a really tough year this year. Honestly, I feel like this year was one of those years that changes you, humbles you.
even though she did nothing
I remember her though, like when they first got together, like some months and months and months ago. So I don't know if she's talking about. I don't know if that was in the beginning of the year. Honestly, they could have started talking last year. I don't know. I watch his content, but it's like every once in a while. So it'll be like some months in between. Now I've seen like clips in his stuff of his content, but I don't really know how long they've been together. They could have been together a year. They could have been together 6 months. I know it's one of those two things because I just know it's been a minute since I've seen her on screen, and I haven't really seen them together like that.
but mooch off of Kai the entire year. The tone of the video very quickly shifted, and she began talking about how incredible her life actually is, and how she's now living the life she always dreamed of when she was a child.
Y'all know your girl has been traveling, living life. My life is truly amazing, and I'm incredibly grateful for that. I get to travel, experience freedom, and the way that I live is literally the way that I knew I wanted to live as a child. I've always lived very nice, but as a little girl, I knew at this age, this is how I wanted to live. Like exactly how I'm living, exactly where I'm placed, exactly where I am in life. Like this is where I want it to be.
Like, what the fuck? There's very obvious.
Yeah, like I mean, so he's already talking about he's having mental health issues. So my theory is she said something to him, and this is where he started to go like, all right, the switch has flipped. Because once you start realizing that your girl is leaving, like your mindset starts switching from like this is secure, safe to like I need to lock in because she may very well leave you. Now I don't know if that's how it's going right here, but. And then she's over here saying her life is going amazing, right? She probably been flying around. She probably got a new place. She probably got new stuff that she's not used to. I don't know if her family's rich or anything like that. Actually, no, I do know that because I remember the situation with her mom where like the mom was saying stuff about Kai and all this stuff. I remember the little situation. But given that her family got a little money or whatnot, she probably used to a certain lifestyle. So, Kai probably elevated that a bit since he's the top streamer on YouTube and whatnot. And he's in the realm of like some of the top, rich individuals.
Is a disconnect going on here. Kai hasn't streamed in 3 months. He's on Twitter talking about how he's going through mental health issues. And here's his fucking girlfriend talking about how incredible her life is, asking him for a $200,000 G-Wagon, and saying this is exactly what she dreamed her life would look like when she was a child. Bro, I would need a fucking mental health break too. People also found an old clip of Gigi on someone else's stream, honestly I have no idea who it is, describing her ideal man, and let's just say Kai just might be the complete opposite of what she described.
He gotta be like 6'1". What else he gotta have?
Are we saying like, this is realistic shit?
Was we not being realistic?
I mean, I was being realistic, but like,
Me too.
are you okay? All right.
What you thought I was gonna say 5'9"?
Yo, wait, hold on.
But you-
Kai's 5'3"?
Yeah.
You know what? W to Kai, bro. Short
But
king.
you know he got to be feeling himself though, because if you think about it, right? You don't necessarily got to be a girl's exact type to get the girl. Like, I don't see why people are making this argument like this clip is gonna change his perception of her. Like he might have just been like a new type of person for her or whatnot. You never know that. Like, and not to say like she doesn't have a type, because obviously, you know, even though you're with somebody, you probably have an ideal type. Like if you just had like a Build-A-Bear situation, you could build whoever you want to. Of course, everybody probably has a type like that they like generally, but you know, just because she's saying this on screen doesn't mean she wouldn't go for Kai. You know, Kai's first of all, he's you know, if they are somewhat traditional, you know, he's Trinidad and all that stuff. They are somewhat traditional in the way they work. He's able to provide. You know, he probably got security for her to protect. You know what I'm saying? He's probably, you know, from what he seems like, he's a good guy. I don't really think he's in too many controversies like that. He's kind of one of those people who don't stick to the controversy. He sticks to entertainment, which is one of the things I like about him. He don't stick to too much. He tries to stay out of the controversy. You know. But for her to say this on screen, I know it probably, honestly, well, you think if you saw this if you like scrolling on TikTok, you saw your girlfriend or something like that saying stuff like, you know, she likes a different type of guy than you think that really matters? Or you think it would just elevate you because you're thinking like, oh, well, I still got her because I'm a good guy. I mean, you know, generally.
I think not. Well, what she wants is still what she wants. It's just he has status and money, which, you know, if you have those two, yeah, I could look the other way. And according to J Rose, you know, he goes to the gym, has 6-pack, so I think it's okay.
But like that's what I'm saying though. I don't think you have to necessarily be like her ideal. Like if she named a Build-A-Bear, of course it's not gonna be exactly him. It's probably gonna be like some things that you're not thinking about at the top of your head. Like she said, light skin, 5'3", guy or whatnot. So like, I mean, light skin, 6'1", whatever. You know, he's over here looking like, oh, this is what you want. She's like, yeah. I mean, if she has the option, yeah, of course she's gonna say something different than Kai. She's never met Kai before, but if Kai got the energy, if Kai got the motion, you know, if Kai's in the space that she's trying to be in, if he's able to put her on the places that she's trying to be put on, I don't see why she would take the opportunity. But it's up to him to give her those things. You know what I'm saying? Like she shouldn't be saying like, I need this, I need that, I need this, I need that, because all this stuff on him is a lot. If he's a person that's like trying to really be with her because he thinks she actually likes him. I'm just saying like that. That's the type of things that could turn him off if given the opportunity, because he's a guy who has value. He's able to say yes and no to who he wants to say yes and no to, especially at his level, because he can't just let anybody in because of security reasons, obviously. I understand, like, you probably see some stuff on TikTok and Instagram and, you know, Twitter and all that stuff. But who's to say that tweet is real? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't hear from Kai himself, you don't really know, like, if that's the situation. You just kind of assume so. Like, you don't know if that's a fake page. I don't know if it's a fake page. You know, I see plenty of pages on Instagram and Twitter that say plenty of random things. Shoot, like I was saying, one of the episodes we were doing, I was saying, like, for instance, I was watching a clip where Neon was saying, like, he can pretty much say anything. His clippers, the people he pays, will pretty much make it how he wants them to make it because he pays them. They're kind of subject to whatever the clippers say. So who's to say this Twitter page is it fake? I don't know. Let's see what the guy has to say.
This is 100% true. And while I'm not 100% able to confirm that it is true, I'm also not able to confirm that it isn't. As of right now, it really is just a rumor. But here's the issue, and I think most people haven't seen this clip, but DJ Academics himself has actually denied these rumors and even went as far as to say he never said this on live stream.
Here's the thing, chat. This is not true. Bro, how y'all read a headline that says Academics reported that Kai Cenat's girlfriend Gigi is cheating on him with Youngboy? And I said it on a live stream that I stream to 15,000 people every night. 15,000 people. And there's not one video clip of me saying this. And people are running with it.
Yo, what if Kai was in his house, right? He just sees this, and that's what this situation is about. Like, what if he like saw this, was like, oh shit, my girl's been talking to NBA YoungBoy. I don't know what the fuck NBA YoungBoy look like that, but you know, I'm assuming he's 6 feet, whatever, you know, light skinned rapper, you know, he obviously, but you know, what if he saw this, start doubting himself, brought it up to her, then, you know, given the situation, that doubt kind of made this whole situation worse than it was.
Imagine.
So, I mean,
random person I know just ruined it.
You may be completely wrong.
Imagine it. That'd be terrible.
I'm just putting some out there. Maybe that's what happened, you know, because it happens sometimes. Miscommunication can ruin a relationship. Like, right, you know, this could be what was miscommunicated to him from different sources. Like, imagine your homeboys are hitting you up, Duke hitting you up, you know, Phantom, all them hitting you up. Like, dang, I'm seeing here Big Boy Ack or whatever, I don't know what they call him. He's saying on stream that your girlfriend, girlfriend Gigi is cheating on you. You know, I didn't know her beforehand. I don't know what they think about her or whatever, but you know, I didn't know her beforehand, but no, I definitely don't like her now. And now all of a sudden he's like panicking, like talking to his girl, and she's like, "Why would you even doubt me? Why'd you think I would do something like this?" You know, you never know.
Act said this?
God damn.
Bro, come on, man. Y'all got to stop this, man.
Now, this is DJ Academics we're talking about. Bro's been caught lying multiple times. I wouldn't believe a word that he says personally. And even if he did know something about Gigi cheating on Kai with NBA YoungBoy, with how closely tied he is to the whole rapping scene, I don't think he would tell the entire internet because he's kind of a pussy. I don't think anybody's gonna argue against that. But DJ Academics is a pretty big streamer at this point, and if he did say this on live stream, it would have been clipped and it would have been shown all over the internet. A random fucking Twitter account that claimed he said this was able to trick the entire internet and get a 5 million view tweet. I could only imagine a clip of DJ Academics actually saying this would be going so unbelievably viral that your fucking grandma would be asking you about it. So personally,
but this is what I was saying though. It's like when you're not when nobody's here to like watch these accounts. All right, guys, thanks for watching another Tog video.
Yeah, guys, make sure you replay the video 37 times and you tell your dad about it. You tell your cousin Tracy about it. And make sure you tell your ex-girlfriend about it.
Wait, why would I tell my ex-girlfriend?
Hey, man, she ain't got nothing better to do. I'm just being honest.
Of course she doesn't, because Tog is the best thing on the planet.
Yeah, guys.
Well, we'll see you guys next time. See ya, saw ya, sayonara.
I'm doing the hand thing. You can't see it right now, but I'm kind of doing the hand thing.